Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today is going to be working on Glenn K's car. So this is a car we built in 2016. It was a big build back then, and he's been driving it around. He uses it for track, and on his last track day at Goodwood he had a big bang from the auto gearbox and lost all drive. So after talking about what gearbox is best to go in it now, we're actually going to do a V160 conversion. So that is what we're doing. I'm just going to show you underneath the car and show you what we're getting up to. So as you can see here, I've already marked out where we've got to remove all of the undersill for the car so we can get to the spot welds. The gearbox is already taken out. We can't find anything wrong with the gearbox at the moment. You can see the wiring for it all the gearbox cooler lines. We need to put a new spigot bearing in the back of the crank, but for a car that's done 7 years of pretty much beating around the circuit, it's all looking good. We've got no leaks anywhere. Everything is all as it should be. It's a really clean car underneath and on top. Fuel system is all pretty good as well. Big fuel system, big case diff as well. But yeah, we're going to do a manual conversion on this one. New clutch pedal, RPS triple plate clutch, new tunnel, and we'll go from there. Here we are back with Glenn's car. So we've now fitted all of the trans tunnel, removed all the old one, drilled the spot weld, put the new one in, spot welded it back in, seam sealed and bonded. Also added some stone chip over it as well, so now it looks like stock. Also, the gearbox arrived today, so we have a gearbox that's been rebuilt by Paul Cheshire. It's all been vapor blasted, zinc plated bolts, all marked up. Nice gearbox, this one. So Glenn went and picked it up for us. We've got the clutch arriving tomorrow, so we can crack on with this Monday. Got the old gearbox mount off the gearbox, off the auto gearbox, so we can blast that, clean that all up like new gearbox mount as well. And it's having an RPS triple, so yeah, it's going to be a really nice conversion, this one. Just wanted to give you guys a look around the gearbox as it comes to us, so it looks like brand spanking new. So we've got Glenn's gearbox on its stand, ready to go in the car. Also we have the RPS triple all built up and on the input shaft, ready to go in as well. Also we have all the flywheel, that's all installed and torqued up, ready to go. So now it's just a matter of literally mating the two together, getting them in the car. Fit all the gearbox mount as well. Also, whilst we've been here, we've put a new tripod on, new top mount, new studs for the back of the gearbox, new gearbox mount. We still have an array of parts here as well, so brake pedal, shifter rubbers, new fork, gearbox covers, and brand new shifter as well. So I'll carry on doing all this. So guys, Glenn's car is now complete. It's had its auto to manual conversion, it's all done. Just going to quickly show you it now. It has new vapor blasted Paul Cheshire built gearbox, new mount, one of our heavy duty prop shafts, new tripod, new shifter, new slave, new master, covers, RPS triple plate clutch. It's all gone back together perfectly. Also added a towing eye for the Vale side front bumper. It's quite difficult, this one, so it just flicks out here. It gives you a towing eye because yeah, these cars, when they break down, can be a bit of a pain, and without a towing eye, you're pretty screwed one of these bumpers. So you just fold it around and plug it back in. I guess there's one last thing we've got to do, and that's going to go for a drive. Can't wait for this one. Anyway, I'm going to get you out on road, and we'll go for a drive with this newly manual converted car. So this car was originally built in 2016 by us. It's got one of our chassis plates on it as well, so you can tell when it was built. You can tell what diff it's got in it and what engine and all the engine CC and the colour and all of that. but it's still looking really sharp from 2016. It's a OEM kind of plus look. It's got crackle and a bit of gloss and Grady intake manifold, some ASNA injectors, twin Kenlow fans. You can't buy these anymore unfortunately, but they're an awesome fan. It's on one of our manifolds, 6870, 4-inch downpipe, but it is still looking pretty damn good from 2016, so I'm pleased with this one. Just giving it a few little updates, and yeah, hopefully Glenn can have a lot of fun in the future. Anyway, well, let's go and do that road review. So here we are for a little drive in Glenn's car, just making sure that it all goes through the gears nicely and seeing how it drives. And so far, yeah, it drives really nice. Very responsive. Love the 6870 on the 2J. You know, it's almost on instantly. So yeah, really happy with the turbo setup. Performs so bloody well. Other than that, yeah, the gearbox feels good. You know, it's nice and quiet. Goes through the gears fine. It has got new synchros in this box, but it's just been rebuilt. So, yeah, they're a bit tight going in because it's a new box. You know, if you drive a couple that have done a lot of miles, then they go in a little bit easier. New synchros do make a difference. It gauges the gear, but also can be a bit tougher to get through the gear. Yeah, with the new shifter fitted, all the new tripod, all the new mounts, it feels so sharp. Do love the V160s, V161s. Yeah, the car's awesome. You know, it's really responsive. It's a pleasure to be in, it's a pleasure to drive. Steering wheel's absolutely bob on straight in a straight line. Very responsive. Yeah, it's a good car. I like it a lot. That's pretty much about it. You know, it's all got its new panels all the way around the shifter, and yeah, that is pretty much about it. Awesome cars to be in, Supras. I have to admit, they are, you know, they're just amazing to be in. And yeah, having like 900 horsepower on tap is a pleasure as well. This is running our 888s on the back, so plenty of grip. It was up on power from the auto, you know, less transmission losses, so yeah, it was up like 50 wheel horsepower, so that's a result. Basically, there's more power going to the rear wheels, which makes it a faster car. Brakes are nice and sharp as well. It's got K-Sports all round, nice and firm, hard pedal. I can't really say much more about this car. It's a pleasure to be in. It's an awesome car. I just wish I could get it around a track now. Anyway, that is it from me, and I'll see you in the next one.